Welcome back, everyone, to this live stream on graphic design here on AdobeLive.com. This is day 3. Yes, we've been streaming for 2 full days already, and this is the last day of this graphic design stream. So welcome back, everybody. There's a whole bunch of things that we're going to be doing today. Our 4 guests will be with us today again, starting today with Elena again, and
Hello,
hey Elena, how are you?
Very
Day
well,
3,
thank you.
yeah,
Yes.
like the Stockholm syndrome is kicking in, huh? And and yeah, it's gonna be hard, not to stream tomorrow on Friday.
I know.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
just gonna wake up and
So many guests are saying, when am I streaming? What am I doing? What's the purpose of life?
What's missing?
Yes,
in my life
what's
now?
missing? So, just a few things. If you're watching this on YouTube, come on over to AdobeLive.com because that's where the action really happens. That's where you can actually participate in the chat. That's where we have the full schedule for the remainder of the day. And that's also the place where you can see schedules of future events as we make them available. There's a contest going on, and we invite you to download an Illustrator template and customize it with your own designs, your own art, your own inspiration, and post those to Twitter using the Adobe Live hashtag. So, and this will actually be we'll be looking at those tomorrow, and we will be selecting the 10 best postcards, and the artists who of these postcards will actually get a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription. So. Keep these postcards coming. We'll be looking at some of them in a second.
Plus Adobe Stock.
Plus Adobe Stock, of course. Yes, I always forget about that. The contest, of course. So you get so we're gonna have 10 people winning a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription plus Adobe Stock credits. So that's pretty cool. That's really great. That's a good addition.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you, Stock team. Yes.
Yeah.
And of course, there's also the button for all the replays. If you've missed Elena's streams from Tuesday and Wednesday, you can find them in the replays section or any of the replays of this graphic design stream. So before we start, I just wanted to show everybody a few examples of postcards that have been submitted to us. This is from Julia. Hi, Julia. It's probably Julia who says hi. It says Julia hi and what? And it's in German. All right, but this is pretty cool because we're gonna have a stream in German next month. So so stay tuned for that too if you're from Germany. So let's look at Julia's postcard. That's very nice customization of the.
Yeah, it's nice and graphic.
Yeah.
Very graphic.
Oh, Julia Hildebrand. Now we have the full name. Julia Hildebrand. Okay.
Cool.
From Cologne. Did you know that I was born in Cologne? Yes.
Really?
A very long time ago. I was born in Cologne. And then from Cologne I was shipped over to New York.
Yeah.
Yes.
Packed you away.
Packed me away, and I spent the first years of my life in New York, actually.
That's amazing.
Very nice, Julia. I like also the choice of colors, the simplicity of it.
Yeah.
Nice work. Then we have the postcard that Erin submitted. And Stratify. Okay. With drawings, yes. Very nice drawings. The London phone booth in the background. In Devon. Oh, okay. So the phone booth makes sense. You're from Devon.
Nice.
Very nice, Erin.
Cool.
I also like the illustration style.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. One last one, just to get you guys going.
Do one more.
Make those postcards. This is from Conrad. Best wishes for all illustrators and Adobe Live. Do you know that this font was... Yeah, wow.
That's the Ogilvy.
That's the Ogilvy font that was published last week.
Yeah, I thought it was
And basically it's to celebrate the designer of the rainbow flag.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And it's a font that anybody can download. Maybe I'll find the link during the stream and send you over there. And basically what... Gilbert font, the Gilbert font? Gilbert font. And basically this font, you can download it and use it, just like Conrad did here. And from Poland.
I love that the colors are actually part of the font. That's
so cool. And this is the new thing. These are
new technology.
It's a new technology.
Yeah.
These are SVG fonts
It's
that
so
are
cool.
that you can color. And I think this really adds a whole new depth to font design. You know,
Yeah.
like a designer can now also define
This is something
colors.
you can create yourself with a plugin
That's so
called
amazing.
Font Self.
And I get on that when
And
I
yeah,
get home.
so you
Yeah.
install Font Self and you say, this is my B, this is my C,
Yeah.
and you have a font. Oh, look.
Yes,
Cool.
very nice.
And just also, that's the new giveaway for it.
Oh yes, and also for all of you here in this first stream of the day.
So that's the ad. Huh?
That's the ad. This is just the ad for
not the
for
giveaway.
the Zenzine. The Zenzine is a project we've been working on for the past 2 days,
Yeah.
and we've printed out the cover here just to remind everybody that it's the Zenzine, and we will be giving out 3 copies of Zenzine.
Yes.
The real magazine.
The real magazine.
The real
Yes, we will
thing.
be printing those out, and Elena will ship them to you
Yeah.
from New York and
Yes.
signed.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, of
3
course, yeah.
signed copies.
3 signed copies of the Zenzine. So we're going to be giving those out during the next 2 hours. All right. So keep those postcards coming, yes, and stay tuned for the Zenzine giveaways. Let's move over to you, Elena, and the Zenzine is right there in
Yeah.
InDesign. So yeah, maybe we want to give a little,
Yeah.
just a little bit of background to what we did, because I'm
Yes.
pretty sure that many people here are new to the stream. For those of you who are coming back, welcome back, and thank you for joining us again. And hello to everybody else who's joining us for the first time. So yes, a quick overview of what we've been doing in the past 2 days.
Yes. Hi everyone, and hi again. It's we've had a fun couple days. This is the last day, sadly, but I'm just going to give you a little rundown on what we've been doing. So if you haven't been here for the past couple days, you can get a little overview. So we've started creating this zine, which on the first day we named Zenzine, and it's a compilation of a bunch of projects that I've done in my free time that are all hand created. So all of these pieces that you'll be seeing are collages or gouache, kind of collage art pieces. So we're just gonna run through so that we can see what we've done, working with some typography, colors, layout, keeping it fun, keeping it interesting.
Somebody said it's a sexy font, but it's the Zenzine thing.
The Zenzine,
yeah, that's
yeah.
actually something that that took quite a few iterations until we got it right. Yeah.
So this is something that we kind of worked on more the first day, and then yesterday, let me see if I have it open. Yesterday we worked to actually create that Zenzine logo on the cover. So you'll see all these ones that we kind of worked on a bit, and we landed on this one right here. So we actually took an existing typeface and we customized it, and that is how we got to here. So that was the main focus of yesterday, and now what we're going to be doing today is just tying everything up, finishing up the zine. There's still several more pages to lay out, working on some more type. I know that a lot of you asked to see some more typography work, so we're going to be focusing on that a bit, and really just making it all come together so it feels like one cohesive piece. And of course, along the way, feel free to ask any questions that you have.
How many pages are there going to be in the end?
I think 20. It has to be divisible by 4
Yep.
to be able to print. So we want to make sure we're, I'm going to aim for 20. We'll see.
And all of the illustrations in the Zenzine are actually yours. So
Yes.
these are all doodles and illustrations that you do in your free time.
Yes.
And this is a great opportunity to put them all together in a publication.
Yeah, so fun. It's fun to do something by hand and then create something that actually can be printed out and you can hold in your hands. So let's place a couple more of these pieces that we haven't used yet, and then we will dive right into some more type treatments that will be taking up a few more spreads in this zine. All right, so
Again, we have people from all over the world, like Spain,
Hi, everyone.
Germany,
So amazing.
Egypt.
And let's reach that 200K.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm actually gonna go back and see. I like to try and repeat just have some consistency with the layouts so that it doesn't feel too disjointed as it's coming together. So I'm going to take these and I don't think you can't really see it because of the guides, but we're just going to place a few more images that we haven't used, which I have right here. I'm actually I brought my notebook with me and I did some sketches when I was in New York before this whole thing started. So
Let's show those sketches. Let me see if I can get the camera over here. And here we go.
yeah, so these are some of the very rough sketches that I've done to kind of give me some direction while I'm working, and then also some things I've jotted down in case we need some copy, since we're not actually working with any copy except for my own. So working on that as we go. Oh, I brought up my notebook and then I forgot to actually refer to it.
Okay.
All right, so let's see.
Hello, Pakistan. Hello, Lima and Peru.
Hello. So I'm actually, since these are pretty much the same size, I'm actually just placing these other pieces into the same area so that I can maintain a bit of consistency. What have I not used? So I'm just, I have this box here that I deleted the existing images from, and I'm just Command D, and that lets me place an image directly into that space, so I don't need to fuss with it.
Costa Rica, that's one country I really want to go to one day.
Same.
Right?
Yeah.
The two oceans, so
Oh my
close
God,
to each other.
yeah.
The nature. They call it the Switzerland of Central America. So
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I didn't know that.
me being Swiss, it's a clear appeal.
You really need to go. All right, so that was just a quick spread, and it was so quick because we used the information from this layout, just duplicated these images, and then placed new ones in it, and that just lets the whole thing kind of get tied together, because right now we're doing everything very page by page or spread by spread, so this is a nice way to kind of bring it together to feel a bit more cohesive. Trying to create a couple more pages. I'm gonna place another. Let's see. Not used to working with this color guides. It's a little hard for me to,
So
to see.
there's a couple of questions here. You know,
Yeah.
when you don't have inspiration, what do you do?
Find
From
inspiration.
H to B to.
I mean, I think there's, you can get inspiration from things on the internet, but I also love going to museums and galleries and bookstores. I mentioned on the first day, I love going to the Strand. In New York City, they have this amazing dollar rack of old books, and that's actually where a lot of these things came from. Just it doesn't feel as bad to buy a cool old book for $1 and rip it up, cut it up, paint over it. And it just feels more special. So sometimes getting inspiration from pouring through old books, going on walks, whatever works for you. I think it's a bit different for everyone.
And did you study to be a designer, or are you self-educated? That's Colleen Barker.
I actually did study graphic design. You're kind of, it is what you make of it. So things that you're interested in, you might not be taught necessarily in school, but definitely taught the fundamentals, and that's really great. And then anything that you want to learn outside of that is, kind of on you. But also, one of my first jobs out of school was doing art direction work, and that really taught me a lot about how the two go hand in hand, because the way that it works for me, at least, is very much the two work together very closely. So doing graphic design and then doing art direction as well to go with that are all very kind of symbiotic.
Yeah. And Sumon, yes, so I don't know, it's a different thing. So there's a Take 10 contest going on, but that's something different. But the contest that's going on today is actually the postcard contest that we have here on adobelive.com. There's a little button at the bottom that gives access to a template that has all of the instructions inside as well. And these will be reviewed tomorrow, okay, on Friday the 28th. And the 10 winners will be announced tomorrow by Michael on his Twitter handle. So Michael
Exciting.
M. Shays.
I'm reusing the same image, but I'm grabbing some of the type from the original book.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe
That's another good idea. Somebody's asking if this is going to become an online thing as well. You know what we could do? Have you ever tried publish online from InDesign?
I actually haven't.
Yeah, maybe we should do that before the end of the stream today, and so everybody can actually look at it online.
Where does it live once it's published?
It's on adobe.com somewhere in the cloud. Yes.
In the cloud.
Yeah.
Find it in the cloud. Yeah, that would be great. You might have to walk me through that, but that would be really fun. All right.
Yes, Tackle Boys, it's day 3 already. Time just
I can't believe
flies.
it.
Yeah. Oh my.
I really, really can't. It's so crazy.
Yeah, and the incredible thing is that by the end of day 3, we will have been together for a full 24 hours.
I know. That's incredible. I'm curious how many people have watched all 3 days.
How many of you have watched all 3 days? Let us know in the chat. I know I see quite a few familiar faces here. Or avatars, or
Yeah.
not avatars. What do we call them? Like, oh yeah, avatars, right? Like, how do you call these little images of yourself that represent you in the chat?
Yeah, I think avatars.
Avatars.
So again, we're just quickly placing a few more images, and then we'll do a bit of a type. I'm just finding some.
Oh, so we
places.
have Guy, Simon, Marshall. Oh my God, so many did.
Amazing.
So many are here for the
you guys are
third day.
incredible.
I can't read all of them, but wow.
So great. Well, thank you all for bearing with me.
Yeah, a lot of people have been here all 3 days. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
This
that's so amazing.
This is what makes us come back for another stream.
Yeah.
Oh, and Ramandeep says you're wearing stripes and working with stripes. Yes.
Now, can you tell I like stripes? All right, so do one more spread and then we'll do something type-based.
Very good, Zishan. Keep on working on your postcard. You have until the end of today to submit it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you'll do.
Yes, Anisa, we're doing very regular streams, actually every second week. Every second week. Hello, Philippines. Wow, that's entirely other time zone.
Yeah, yeah.
So the next stream will be about illustration and graphic design, and we'll be streaming live from Paris.
That'll be fun.
Oh, Sam asked to work from home today so that I could watch today
Yay.
uninterrupted. Well, that's very cool, Sam.
That is.
Dishan, every week. We're working on that. We're working on that. Streaming every week. Yes, that's something
cool.
we're definitely thinking about. Stay tuned.
So as you guys can see, I definitely use the grid a lot to place these images because it's very depending on the type of grid you use. The type of grid you use is very dependent on the type of project that you're doing. But for this, it's a pretty straightforward grid. I know it's coming out probably a little bit weird on your screen. Oh, no, it's pretty good.
Pretty good.
But this just lets me have a bit of flexibility, gives me certain constraints, but also a lot of flexibility. So it's not too haphazard. Okay. So.
It's funny. Michael's answering questions. He's in another room, but.
Not slacking on the job, at least.
No. That's multitasking for you. Yep.
All right. So, creating a fresh page. Actually, one thing I wanted to do before we get into type, I wanted to play a little bit with kind of deconstructing one of these pieces that I did by hand, and deconstructing it using the pen tool. And I know that doesn't really make much sense right now, but maybe it will when we get started. So normally I would, if I was creating shapes, I would do it in Illustrator, but for this purpose, it's really, since they're just simple shapes, it's great to do in here.
That's right, James. We're almost doing 24 hours via Facebook and YouTube channels with the other evangelists, of course. Yes, Jason, Terry, and Paul are frequently streaming on the Creative Cloud Facebook pages and also the product pages like Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, Muse. Let me just post the music information for everybody.
Is it good music playing?
Yeah, they like the music, and I don't know if there's still the cat song somewhere. Do you know the cat song? No, it's a cat. It's a song where you can suddenly hear meow.
Really?
People freak out in the chat because they think it's their. Well, those of them who have a cat, they freak out because they think it's their cat.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, Anissa said, "Oh my God, how did you use the color picker?"
The eyedropper. I just here. Let me finish this this path, and then I will show you. All right, so we just created this shape over my collage, and you can just click I, the letter I on your keyboard, which is a shortcut for the eyedropper tool over here, and then literally just pick a color. Like drop it over any color that you want. And nice and easy.
So Janet, that's a good question. You always miss miss our streams? Well, all you have to do is to subscribe to the Creative Cloud YouTube channel and press the little bell icon, and you will get the alerts whenever we're live. And it's not that many times. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be disturbing you on your on your devices if you get the alerts. I mean, but it's cool to know that Adobe is live quite frequently, and the same goes, of course, for Facebook. If you follow the various pages, you will get alerts in your feed that such and such a page is actually streaming live right now.
So since we're just winging it here, I'm deconstructing this, drawing the shapes in InDesign that I created by hand, and then we're gonna play with them and use them as kind of graphic elements that are digitally created for the zine. Since most of the elements, if they're not type-based in here, they were done by hand, but we're gonna mix it up a little bit just because we can. And it's fun.
That could be the question for the first giveaway. Let me see. Just making sure of something. I'm gonna wake up Nightbot.
You guys ready for the first giveaway?
Mm-hmm. So let me just wake up Nightbot here and all right. No, wait. All right, so that's okay. Can we have the cover again?
Yes.
Yeah, because we are going to print out the Zenzine. Let me just go back here of front camera, the Zenzine. We're going to be printing out actually a real folded version of the Zenzine. We're going to print out 3 copies of those, and during this stream we're going to be giving away these 3 copies. So let's give away the first copy, right?
Yes.
And the question is, what is the tool that Elena used to... Don't answer it, because some speakers that just... But I use the... yeah. What was the tool that Elena used to pick a color from the image and apply it to another shape that she designed there? It's one word. And we'll have Nightbot actually select the winner. All right. While they do that, you can go ahead. Have you thought about maybe putting the actual pictures inside of those shapes? Like to get the texture?
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. We can try that. You guys are watching.
Mm-hmm. But there's only one right way to say it. Yep. Oh, people are mentioning Cooler as well. Do you use Cooler? Like to?
I don't really.
Yeah, I like to.
I like to choose them on my own usually.
All right. That was an easy one. Of course, it's the eyedropper tool.
Well done.
Yep.
Let's see who's gonna.
And let's see
win.
who's going to. Let's ask Nightbot to roll it. Boom. Okay. Francesco Rossi. Francesco Rossi, you won the first giveaway. You will be getting the Zenzine.
Congratulations.
The issue 0 of Zenzine. All right?
Yes.
So Francesco, what I need you to do is to give us here inside of the chat your Twitter handle, and you will be contacted so that we can get in touch with you and get all the information we need for you to claim your prize. So
Yes.
well done, Francesco.
Yes, we'll send you a signed, printed, real deal copy.
Says Yuppie.
Alright, I'm just going to, let's do like one more shape here maybe. So again, just using the pen tool right now, if I press down Shift, I can get a straight line. All right. And you brought up a good point about seeing if maybe one of the textures in here would be cool. So I'm going to, sorry, these are so small.
Devin is asking, will we be able to buy the Zenzine? Nope.
No.
Maybe, maybe make an
But you can win one.
Etsy store and sell the Zenzine.
You never know.
The number 0. Francesco Rossi, we need your Twitter handle.
So I just, I did the same shortcut Command D, and I placed that same image into this piece. And now we have, as you can see, it's starting to kind of deconstruct. I can do that with the red as well.
Yes, Eve and Silas, I'm sorry. I forgot to switch back to the screen. So you were talking and saying, and
How could you?
How could I? Yeah, this is day 3.
This is
when
day
everything
3.
is this more chill and slower and
So kind of fun. Let's see. I'm actually going to.
So I'm guessing
Do
Francesco
this
is
one.
creating a Twitter handle right now. You know?
Is that the only way you have to do Twitter?
Well, no, not really. I mean, there's probably other ways that we can, but it's the easiest
Yeah.
way that we can contact people.
I guess I'll just never win anything in my life. Alright, doing one more of these. Hey, Devin.
You know Devin?
He is one of my incredible coworkers.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's
Devin.
amazing. Very, very talented.
Is this one of the newer tablets, or what? Somebody's asking what tablet are you using?
It's a.
It's probably
I don't
written on the
even know.
back. Yeah, I never know the names either.
Intuos Pro Medium.
Medium. Okay. Intuos Pro. Wacom Intuos Pro.
it's a nice size because it's still pretty big, but I can carry it with me in my carry-on.
Come on, Francesco. We need your Twitter handle.
Create that Twitter account.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna move this off to the side.
Lily says, really like your artwork in the zine. Got me inspired to draw something today.
Yay!
Share it
good.
with us, Lily.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
love
show it
to
us.
see.
Show it, like hashtag it Adobe Live and send it to Twitter. We'd love to look
see.
at it. All right, Francesco, I got it. We will be in touch. And congratulations.
Congrats again. I'm actually going to sample some colors from the cover just because this is feeling a little drab right now and I want it to feel a little spicier. So, almost done with this spread. This was kind of just working on a whim. We took this collage right here and then broke it up into pieces, and we're just playing with those shapes. I'm not sure yet if I like this piece, but well, you know what? No harm.
So Greg is asking, do you have any tips for building a strong portfolio? And I think the first tip is don't put stuff in your portfolio that you don't want to do. Because, so many people put everything they do in their portfolio. And, maybe there's some work that you really suffered doing and it didn't come out quite as you wanted it to be. Don't put it in there because there's always a risk that somebody will call you to do something just like that and you'll have to go through the pain again. Plus, if you publish only the things that you really enjoyed doing, it's your best work. That's the things you want to do in life. So that's my number one tip. And
yeah, I literally couldn't put it better myself. That's what I was. That's what I was going to say. Hi, Tom. Yeah, absolutely. Do the kind of work, even if it's a personal project. If it's the type of work you want to be doing, if you haven't been able to have that experience yet in a professional setting, do a personal project for yourself if it's the type of work that you want to do, and put it in your portfolio. Say this was, personal project, spec work, whatever it is, and like attracts like. So if someone sees that you like doing that and that you're good at that, you will probably get hired to do something similar.
Yeah. And another thing, of course, like creating a Behance presence is very, very useful to be discovered and also to share it with, potential customers. And with Adobe Portfolio, you can even make it look super slick and really choose the things that you want to put in your portfolio. So check it out on Behance. There's a thing called Adobe Portfolio. And maybe the second thing that I would advise you to do or think of when you post things to Behance is always put textual information about your thought process, the ideas you had, why this piece exists. I always have a very hard time looking at portfolios with just images because everybody can create beautiful images. What I'm interested in is how this beautiful image came to life.
Yeah, make sure you have a section that explains
exactly.
it like this.
Yes.
So that everyone can learn what it is, give it context. Right, I'm gonna delete that.
Well, even PowerPoint. Yeah, why not? I mean, I know designers that are specializing in presentations for big corporations and things, and they have to be PowerPoint or Keynote experts and make beautiful presentations, and that's actually a design job.
It is.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, if
and
that's
it
something
sounds horrible, like I do PowerPoint no, but it can actually be something very, very rewarding when you see that on a huge screen. And
if that's something that you don't mind doing, there are plenty of jobs out there for that. So there's no major rhyme or reason to
So Maureen is saying, is it just me? Or isn't anyone else a bit nervous about the fold?
No, because the way that we're printing it, that's actually a good question. The way that we're printing it on newsprint, it's going to be, it's going to lay flat, so you won't have a seam. It's not going to be stitched.
Yep.
But that is a really good question, because normally, I mean, I do have a gutter right here, so if I was, for things where everything had to be really legible, that's a very good point. Fortunately, not something we're worrying about though right now.
Carol Ryan, this is of course something that we hear a lot about, services that integrate, InDesign, InCopy, multiple editors and things like that. This is something that we hear very frequently, and this is something that we certainly will be looking at. So you, Sarah, said, do you have any tips for art school portfolio? So to get into an art school, I guess the question is. And again, I think the most important thing is not only have the art that you created, but also a good, strong explanation of how you got to that final piece.
Yeah.
Because that's what teachers will look at when they look at the portfolio and see whether you have potential to be a good student in the school or not.
Yeah, definitely. You need to be able to speak about your work, so if you can practice that, that's always a plus.
Mm-hmm. No, Kevin, we will not be doing portfolio reviews today. That's actually a cool thing we do sometimes, is portfolio reviews, like look at Behance portfolios with our guests.
Yeah, I think that's great.
And Kevin, can designers have sponsors? I guess they could. I mean, there's all sorts of things out there. Like gamers have sponsors, right? To keep on streaming on Twitch or YouTube. Like it's called Patreon. Yeah. Yeah, and there's even a very big sponsor program that that we have here at Adobe. Let me just open the page.
Yeah, that was amazing when you were telling me about that yesterday.
The creative residency.
So cool.
So let me just go over here to my screen for a second. Basically, we have this program called the Adobe Creative Residency, and we just had a call for residents, which finished. We're going to be announcing the new residents for 2017 very shortly. But basically here, if you go here on adobe.com, Creative Residency, so maybe somebody can, one of the mods can post the link here. And basically what we do is really empower artists to work on their projects for a whole year.
Yeah.
We take care of everything. You just have to work and share share your experience, your workflows, and inspire others. So these are the 2016, 2017 residents. Sarah Dici, very strong YouTuber. Christine Herrin does hand lettering. Sid Weiler, she's now known for the trash doves. Have you seen those on Facebook, little trash doves? No, you haven't seen those? Okay, but anyways, she's an illustrator from Florida, and Craig is doing some really cool projection mapping on buildings, like taking Like, you know, when you see these buildings with old type that's almost you can't see anymore, he takes these out and like then projects them as they would have been.
That's so amazing.
Pretty cool project.
I
Yes.
need to check that out.
And these are the 2015 residents, Kelly Anderson and Becky Simpson. They were awesome as well. This year we'll have more residents. Like, oops, where is it? Here. So yeah, so this year we had 4, but now we're gonna up the game. So yes, this is another way to get sponsorship, I guess.
I'm going to, since this is all kind of an evolving process, I'm going to place this image that we deconstructed and then abstracted on the page before, just as a little, you know, you might not notice that it is where it came from, but it's kind of a cool thing if you do. So we will.
And my colleague Paul Tranny is in the house. Welcome, Paul.
Hey,
Where
Paul.
are you today? You're at some creative jam, right? That's another thing we do, creative jams. Do you know about those?
Yeah, I've heard about them.
Basically, we get a whole bunch of creatives in a room and we give them a topic, a subject, and they have 3 hours to produce something. And while that happens, there's creative talks and opportunities to meet other people. It's a super great event format. And if you search for creative jams, Adobe Creative Jams, you can get all the information about upcoming ones as well.
So we're about 45 minutes in. I'm just going to place my last few collages. And
How many minutes do we have?
Well, oh wait,
No, we have
how many?
1 hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're 45 minutes in, right?
45 minutes in. I thought you
Yeah.
said we still have 45 minutes. I said, no, maybe she's getting that wrong.
And for some reason, my computer's still on New York time. I don't know why it hasn't switched over.
Today's creative jam will be in Calgary, the Alberta College of Art and Design. Yep. Thanks, Paul. Well, Simone, I don't know of any upcoming events in London, but make sure to check out the Adobe UK pages. When is Elena's print deadline? Oh yeah, what paper stock are you going to use?
I am thinking of printing it on a newsprint. Since this whole project has kind of been a little DIY, I thought it would be fun to do something on newsprint. And then print deadline, I mean, I'm going to get it printed as soon as possible, so stay tuned for that. The winners will get them as soon as they're printed. Thanks, Paul. A couple of you asked, I think it was yesterday, and I didn't get a chance to answer, but it kind of looks like there might be no rhyme or reason to why I'm placing things where I am. And I mean, part of it, I think it's about hierarchy, creating a visual hierarchy, making sure things feel balanced. So, if there's a really large image, placing it with a really small image, or maybe it's placing 3 in a row all in the same size, something like over here. Anything that can create a balance, whether it's symmetrical or asymmetrical, is kind of where I'm going. Or you see here, it's a big image next to a couple small images. It just feels right, and it feels visually balanced. And same thing with typographic pages, having that sense of balance. This one is more asymmetrical, but then having this small type here kind of seems to make the pages feel okay.
So the postcard competition is on adobelive.com. There's actually a few ways you can access the postcard. There's a big button at the bottom right of the interface which says Get the Template. And also there's a little contest button that will allow you to read something about it and also download the template. So yeah, 2 ways you can do it. And plus, once you open the Illustrator file, there's more information in there. And then you have to customize the postcard and publish it to Twitter using the Adobe Live hashtag. That easy. And tomorrow we will be selecting the 10 best postcards that were submitted, and there will be 10 lucky designers out there that will get a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription and some Adobe stock credits. Bonanza. The series from the 60s?
I've seen a few episodes. So since I know that all of these are the same size, I created one and then dragged a few more so that I can place the other ones. Paste them in place.
So Adam is asking, where do you pull the materials for your collages from? The
some
bin?
of them,
No.
Some of them are from old books.
Yeah.
Some of them are from new magazines. I think I love the old books though. It just depends on the type of thing that I'm going for though. I think with collages, without paint, it's nice to sometimes in newer magazines you find some stuff that's really graphic, but then these were all just from old books from the Strand that I painted over with some gouache.
Gouache. I haven't used gouache since the art center.
I know. It's one of those things. I wish I knew how to use oil paints because I don't really like working with acrylics because they dry so quickly and I don't feel like I can like mix them. But so that's what gouache is great for, that I can't use oils and I don't like acrylics.
Kai is asking, is Neville Brody an influence? Do you know Neville Brody?
Yeah,
Neville Brody was very big when I was at college, like late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah, I have. I mean, my influences come from everywhere. So definitely one of them. I have, some of it's from other designers, some of it's from fine art, some of it's architectural. It's from really all over.
Actually, we had Neville Brody speak at an Adobe event in London a few years back.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think we're good on that front. We have some consistency going with a bit of repetition, some crazy spreads. Here's that piece that we sampled that from. So it's not very obvious, but you get little hints from seeing this and the red, and there they are there. So we're going to now work on some more type things because we really don't have much, and I wanna fill the rest out with some type. I think that'd be fun, and I know some of you wanted to see that. So I'm gonna copy this whole block to use it as reference, and maybe break up these 2 pages. So I'm gonna add in
I heard, Joe, if you're creating a brochure, do you think it's okay to break the master layout to accommodate the content?
I mean, you can create multiple master pages for different things. You can, I mean, it depends.
Yeah, I mean, you have master pages and grids to have consistency throughout. If there wasn't a master page or a grid, every page would look different. It would be very confusing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be a unit.
You kind of need that consistency. I guess it depends how much you're breaking it or overriding it. But ideally, it's good to stick with masters and grids and guides. I'm just looking through my notebook again, seeing So the copy that we're using, like I mentioned, is things that I've jotted down. They're like little reminders for me. Some of them are general reminders, things to do on a daily basis, and some of them are more like bucket list type things. So I'm just trying to find some stuff that I think would be interesting to use as copy for one of these the type-based pages.
And Katie O'Shaughnessy, you've been asking that question a few times now. Has InDesign changed how you copy text styles with a picker? I can't seem to work it out anymore. It doesn't copy the whole style, but just part of it. Does that make sense? I have no information about that. I'd have to try. I don't know. Have you checked out the forums? Have you checked out, if there's other people having the same problem? That's always a good way to find out whether whether it's a matter of your preferences or if it's something that many people have. There's probably an answer somewhere. If nobody has that problem, it probably is this thing with your preferences. It's time to rebuild InDesign's preferences, holding down the Command-Alt-Shift key while you're starting the application. Do you ever do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I am influenced by Matisse. I love Matisse's work, so that's definitely you're correct in seeing him as an influence.
Oh, Jan, that's a super good idea. Maybe there's some settings that are unchecked in the settings for the eyedropper tool. Good idea, Jan, because you can actually define what it is you want to copy inside of text with the eyedropper. Yes, Francesco Rossi, we got your Twitter handle. You're all set. You will be getting a printed copy of the Zenzine.
So exciting.
Yeah, we already gave away one. We're going to be giving away the second one in a few minutes.
Someone wants to trade some custom type for a zine. Show me your custom type.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, Scribbles GFX. Can your type inspire Elena?
This font. This is a Excel or Excel display. Every day I say it, I really don't know. It's right here. It's by Letters from Sweden, and it comes in 4 different weights. Really beautiful. So I'm using it again to kind of maintain consistency throughout. This is obviously a completely different treatment to the first page, but and I'm not working to the grid for this. I'm just I'm seeing how we can play with some words that I've written down.
And I think while you do that, I'm gonna launch the next giveaway to get a printed version of the Zenzine. And basically, just a few minutes ago, Elena mentioned one of the artists that really inspire you. It's a French artist, and I want that name inside of the chat. We mentioned it a few, and basically, if you look at your doodles and things, you get that sense of that French artist. Especially the late work.
Yeah. I had to double check that I actually spelled this right. Sometimes when you're like so focused on
patience.
actual.
Oh, people are paying attention. No, first you have all the people paying attention, and then there's people. What copy paste? What's happening?
Well,
Okay,
do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do to win a printout of the Zenzine. Wow, you guys are paying attention. Oh, Lily, please don't misspell it.
Wait.
Oh, what?
Right.
Hey, Robzilla in the house. And Robzilla wants to win too. Robzilla's always with us. He was here yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Rob.
Robzilla. Robert Generat III.
Well done, all of you.
All right. Let's ask Nightbot to roll it. And wow. The winner is Daraya Bullet. Daraya Bullet.
Congratulations.
You've won the giveaway.
Daraya.
So, Daraya, what I need you to do is to leave your Twitter handle here in the chat so that we can contact you. Congratulations, Daraya. You won yourself a printed version of the Zenzine. It's pretty awesome. I want one too.
Maybe if you're lucky.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Rob Zilla's here to win a subscription to Creative Cloud. Yeah. Nah, he just likes us. And we like you, Rob Zilla. Super talented.
Let's see. I'm just sketching something out really quickly. Haven't stopped.
Okay, I guess Daraya is subscribing to Twitter as well. It's taking some time for her to to give us a Twitter handle. Oh, Ali says you should make the patients look like an optician test card.
I can't think of that off the top, what it looks like off the top of my head.
No, you know when the letters get smaller?
Oh,
Like, you know,
yeah. I know what you mean. We're going to sample some of this again, just so that we, again, tying it all together so it feels like one piece.
All right, we're going to be looking at some postcards as well. People are
Yay.
publishing some really cool stuff here.
I want to see.
Yeah. Do you want to see?
Yeah.
Let's do it right now.
Let's do it
go.
now.
Let's go to my screen here. And Elias Ben Taleb. Let's open this one. Nice. I like this illustration. There's like somebody
That's
working
cool.
in somebody's head. Oh, I like the detail of the
Headphones?
the headphones.
So cute. Yeah, I like all the little shapes and patterns and colors. Super cool.
Oh, in the back, Algeria.
Amazing.
Thank you, Elias. See, here we have Joke and John, African Heart Backpackers, into South Africa.
Cape Town. Cool.
See here, Christopher Shaw, Small Business Support at the Most Critical Time, Englewood, Colorado. Okay, so that's your project, I'm guessing. Nice.
Cool.
Here, Jenny Hernandez. Oh, I like this one too with the background and
Is it your logo
this
repeated?
logo.
in
Yeah,
the back?
it's the Jenny and the H. Jenny
Make a
Hernandez.
pattern
Yeah.
out of it.
Keep it coming, guys. Keep
Yes,
it
keep
coming,
'em
because
coming.
tomorrow we will be selecting the 10 best postcards, and the winners will get a 1-year subscription to Adobe Creative Cloud and some stock credits. So that's awesome.
Just adjusting the kerning a teeny bit. I probably should do it right side up, but I'm gonna keep it this way.
Okay, Rob. See you soon. Gotta run. Yeah, busy guy, Rob.
Oops.
All right, Daraya, we got your Twitter account.
Yay, congratulations.
You're the second winner of the printout of the Zenzine. We will be giving out one more during this stream. Oh, Philip says, I've been working from home this week and this stream has been an amazing companion.
Yay.
Elena, you have inspired me to reflect on many sketchbooks and pull out my own favorite content to create a zine.
Good.
All right.
Good.
Way to go, Philip LeBlanc.
Mindy just posted an Elena-inspired postcard. Kinda
Let me
wanna see
check it. An Elena-inspired postcard. Not seeing it yet, so.
It'll probably pop up in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So again, using some of the same type, both the fonts we've used in other parts of the zine, some of the different weights, just maintaining consistency, but still mixing it up a little bit.
Our friend Taustal Productions. We've met him yesterday, I think.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. How did you find the object centered on the double side? I can't find the tool. Did you center something in the?
Which?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Wait, where's
Did you
the?
center something?
How did you?
How did you find the object centered on the double side? I can't find the tool. Well, we'll figure it out.
I mean, I use the align tools a lot.
Yeah. That's probably what you used.
The align tools are great, and then you can, if you can see here, you can choose what you want to align it to. So if it's the selection, if you have a bunch of objects and you want to align something to a selection, or if you want to align it to the page or the spread. So if it was a spread, I probably aligned it to the center of the spread.
Yeah.
But that's a very, very useful tool. Sometimes
There
I
you
do it by hand, but great to align.
And Kevin is asking, can you talk about your Wacom setup in InDesign? Do you have a special button setup and stuff like that, or do you just use your pen?
I prefer to just have my settings in the buttons on the pen. So
yeah, it's using the keyboard and
Yeah.
you're using it like a mouse, really.
yeah. And everyone, it's funny when you walk around to different people's computers at work, because every single person has their Wacom set up differently. Basically everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone has their little preferences of what they like their pen to do, the stylus to do, or the tablet.
And I've seen many designers in these live streams who are very happy with their little bamboo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, everything's whatever works. As you can see, this is not aligned to the grid because it's centered, and I mean I'm aligning certain things to the top, but really not worrying about that right now.
So Deraya Bulut says, thank you so much again. The Zenzine print will be the best thing in my flat.
Oh, yay! I think what's kind of cool too about, since it'll be on newsprint and the pages will all lay flat and there'll be no actual binding, so you can kind of like create posters out of it too if you like a certain spread or page. This is also really helpful. If you guys have seen, I've been using the align tools, and these, you can align the type actually to your, to the text box. And then if you want it to go on the top, in the middle, on the bottom, etc. So it's nice to be able to quickly do that.
"45 minutes to go." And one thing we want to do is also publish it online.
Oh yeah,
Right,
okay,
so
so
people can
how much time should we?
Oh, but no, I think we just need 5 minutes for that.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we can just, even if it's not completely done, maybe we can just publish it online at a certain point. And
Yeah, just let me know.
Yeah, okay.
You can walk me through it. That'll be great.
That's right, Grecia Espinosa. Happy Designers Day. Today is Thursday. It's Designers Day. Day 3.
Is that an official thing?
No. We just made it
Cute.
official.
Well, it's official now.
Yeah, if you say it on a live stream, it's official.
You never know, though. There's so many things. I feel like now
Right?
every
Yeah,
day
like,
is
it's like something day.
someday. I'm actually just going to make sure that everything is.
I think every day is everything day.
It is,
Ooh,
seriously. So deep.
So deep. Yes, Nicholas Arthurson. I'm going to put it back here. There you go. Oh, Evil Cerise, you were fast. Evil Cerise. I love that nickname.
As you can see, I sometimes keep things outside of the artboard so that I can reference shape or color or,
When
it's
something
nice to
says, Elena, the virtue type isn't horizontally centered. That's right.
have. This?
No.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, you're amazing. Thank you. See, it's all a blur for me. Thank you. Good.
Thank you, Mindy Brock.
Oh.
Yep, that's, we have like hundreds of hovering art directors here.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like, pay attention to detail. I'm not going to. Thank you. I do appreciate that. All right, so we'll do a few more type things. I'm just going to refer to my notebook again. Trusty notebook. I also don't want the copy to be too lame or sappy.
Okay.
Sometimes it's a slippery slope with sayings. You can always rewatch the live stream if you missed it.
Yes. The replays. On adobelive.com, there's a button down below on the right that says replays, and they're all there.
Forever ingrained in the internet.
Really, Evil Cerise? Evil Cerise says, by the way, originally I didn't know that cerise means cherry. I thought it was just a cool word.
Cerise.
Yes. And now it's even better, yeah.
Evil cherries.
Yeah. Like the Evil Cerise logo could be like a cherry with like
Devil horns.
two stems. No, like the cherry with devil horns, yeah. Chilgin, let's please keep it in English. I can't read Turkish. Can you read Turkish?
Sadly, no.
No.
Let's play with something that we haven't used. I don't know what yet, but since we are playing with type, we might as well keep it fun. Bear with me, it's great to keep notes, but sometimes it's not
sometimes
the
you get lost
speediest
in your notes. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it's probably something you can change in the preferences. Anything you change in the preferences while there is no document open, ban graves, will actually change the preferences of the application and will stick every time you open the application. But yeah, I mean, you'd have to try that or see if there's any other better advice out there. But I would do that. Try to set the color picker to CMYK with no document open and close the application and reopen it, and it should stick. What is a good resolution for print when putting images for a magazine or a brochure? I know the max, the better. No, it's not necessarily the max, the better, because basically, yeah, you need, for offset printing, you need at least 300 DPI images. You can go a little bit below that because now with the printing techniques, the images are still coming out good. Anything above that, I think, is just it's cool when you have to reposition, like make images smaller or bigger, or like go into details. Other than that, going bigger just means your print file will just be heavier unnecessarily.
For printing, definitely good to aim for 300 dpi, and things like TIFFs will
TIFFs?
always TIFF like files.
You use TIFF?
Well, if you're, better than these are mostly JPEGs, but if you're doing something that's needs to be really, I think TIFFs generally print better.
Yes. What about PSDs?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
Anything that's
TIFFs. TIFFs. I haven't heard TIFF for such a long time. You shocked me there, almost like TIFF.
Am I that old school? Usually anything like that is better than a JPEG, although it's fine. Like these are JPEGs because that's how I scanned them in over the course of the year. But yeah, so I'm typing out this phrase that I kind of stuck with me that I wrote down in my notes a while ago. It's what I overheard someone saying is be accommodating, not tolerating. So just think about that. Tolerance is good, but being accommodating is even better.
I posted with that font that we were looking at before, I posted something on my Instagram.
Oh yeah, the colorful one, right?
Yeah, let me see, something about tolerance. And it was saying, yes, this is it. We just move over here.
Yeah.
Yep. Without tolerance, our world turns into hell. That's Friedrich Dürrenmatt. And using the Gilbert font. And you can all get the Gilbert font free to use on typewithpride.com. It's an open SVG color font. It's a new technology that works in Photoshop right now. But surely, the teams are working on making it work in other applications as well. And it's a really cool thing that allows designers to not only design a font, but also design the colors of that font. And yep.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yep, and Gilbert was the creator of the rainbow flag. And the font was created by Ogilvy using an application called Font Self.
I am definitely looking forward to trying that. Yeah. Shortcut that I'm using for switching between W, literally just good old W, is it lets me toggle between showing my guides and having a clean page.
Mm-hmm. Colin Barker is asking, do you usually set up paragraph and character styles in your work?
If I'm using like a lot of a copy, like body copy, but for this, no, because it's all kind of like headline work. It's almost like glorified posters, like.
Amazon says Font Self is currently 30% off to celebrate the Gilbert font.
Pretty good.
Good deal. Font Self is an incredible little extension to Illustrator and Photoshop that lets you create fonts. It creates an open type font that you can share with other people or use on your computer right away.
just going to change this to a 50, like a 50% tint for
Hey,
now.
Chris Perry from New Zealand. We'll be with Veronica in a second.
Yeah. Hopefully not literally a second.
Oh, no.
There's so much to do.
In
Don't freak
exactly
me out.
35 minutes. Yeah.
I could work on this forever. It's good that I have that. It's the 6 hour over 3 day constraint because there's a lot to do.
Yes, Chris, that's if anybody else here in the chat is using font self. Mm-hmm. Oh, Misil just purchased it 2-3 weeks ago.
Amazing.
Good for you, Misil. And good for font self.
Yeah.
So tell us about your experience, Misil.
I'm just creating another option for this spread.
Mm-hmm.
The accommodating versus tolerating. This is just a placeholder color. So where... Usually with these things, it takes, several... It's good to do several options so that you feel like you've explored what you need to explore, and then know that whatever you're doing is going to feel right.
Well, our generation's film. Oh my God, did I miss so much? I'm so late today. Well, you missed the first stream of the day, but there will be another 3 guests coming up, starting at the top of the hour with Veronica, and then we have Nina again and Christine to end the stream.
Plenty more. And shout if you have any questions.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's more technical questions about your workflow. Like, do you use a font manager for your fonts, or just to open everything?
You mean what's an example?
Like a suitcase?
Sometimes. And I have some on drives, and some, there's Typekit, which you don't even need to have then on your computer, which is great. We went through that the other day.
Yeah, so there's, if you have a gazillion fonts, maybe a font manager is something useful to quickly find stuff. But font managers really, were really important when fonts were actually sucking up most of your the memory in your computer, and basically you really had to make a conscious choice of what you wanted to have on and off, and you had to turn fonts on and off all the time, because the more fonts were open on the computer, the slower the computer became. Now I think the way fonts are handled, and anyway, and even with things like Typekit, where you have the opportunity to to install fonts directly from there as well. Of course, they come onto your system, but it's not like the old days. I don't think people have all these fonts always on their computer.
No.
Yeah.
We're just playing right now.
Okay, and we're gonna be doing the last giveaway.
Yeah.
All right, and basically, it is our habit now, like on the last day of the stream, for the last giveaway for any given streamer is yes, what we'd like to hear from in the chat is something nice about Elena.
Oh.
And you have to include the word Elena. Yep.
That's so nice.
Right?
Yeah.
So, suddenly you'll feel it. Like all this all this energy coming through the world. Oh, and let me just wake up Nightbot for a second. Okay. Okay. You have a great eye, Elena. Thanks. Elena's great. Inspiring. Elena is sweet. Elena is a wonderful artist. Elena is amazingly talented and beautiful. You've been such an inspiration, Elena. And now suddenly it's going to become very fast and you won't be able to read anything.
Yay. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you all. Elena Matisse 2.0.
Yeah, and Jack DD, you have to include the word Elena if you want to participate in the giveaway. That's right, you're such a calm spirit.
Zen?
Yeah, Zen.
You could say.
Zen, Zine. Yep.
You are all amazing.
All right, let's leave that going for a little while.
I wish they could all win.
Yeah, right? Well, that would be many printouts you'd have to do in New York, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, 3 weeks of shipping.
I have to quit my job just to
just to do that.
Always.
Oh, somebody's writing all caps, so that's bad. Don't write all caps. Let's leave it going for a little while. Can you feel the vibe?
I feel the energy.
Yeah,
I know.
can you
I should be watching these.
No.
This is so nice. No, it's so nice.
It's enough if you feel it,
It's
like,
nice to feel.
oh, the love from around the world.
You don't always hear. I mean, sometimes, but it's.
I mean,
so
if you think about it, guys, Elena just spent 6 hours with us.
Yeah.
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 And with you?
With all of you, and it has been so amazing. It has been really, genuinely amazing. This has been so much fun.
All right, let's get Nightbot to select us a winner for the third printout of the Zenzine. And I'm gonna roll the dice. Bam! And the winner is Patricia Whisker.
Congratulations, Patricia.
Patricia Whisker, we need you to give us your Twitter handle here in the chat so that we can contact you. Congratulations, Patricia.
And thank you all so much, genuinely.
Yeah.
Even if, thank you. So I'm just going to finish up here, and then maybe we can publish it in a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Whenever you
I
feel.
think this will be the last,
awesome.
spread, and then. So I'm just trying to pick some colors that I think will look cool together. These are all very kind of strong colors, so I don't want it to be too, I don't know, overpowering, but we'll see.
Thank you, Patricia. We got it. I'm gonna make a screenshot here. Awesome, and congratulations, Patricia. You won the third and last printout of the issue number 0 of the Zenzine. No, Shashank Sengar, don't say that. Shashank says, I lost again. No, you didn't lose. You just didn't win. It's different, okay? Losing has a negative feeling, right?
Yeah,
not winning is okay. You know, I didn't win.
You just didn't win.
You didn't lose. Nobody loses on AdobeLive.com. Oh, Patricia says, I love magazines. I'm so excited to have this artistic piece.
Oh, yay. Great. Well, I am happy for you to have it.
Mirmas, please keep it in English. Oh, and Misil says he wanted it so bad, he's crying in the corner. I can just imagine him in a fetal position in the corner.
You'll survive.
That's right, Alex. Watching Elena do her work is winning for me. Getting a lot of inspiration.
Yeah,
Yes.
good. That's what we like to hear. I'm going to delete this one because I'm not feeling it. This one's not 100% there, but I definitely want to move along so that I can learn how to publish it.
It's a neat little feature.
Yeah, that's so cool.
I wouldn't say maybe little. There's actually a huge button on your interface that says it, and you've never seen it?
No, I have.
You have seen it,
Sometimes I've
but
accidentally clicked on it too.
Okay.
So yeah, I should probably just do it. I think that would be fun. Does it matter if it's set up for print?
Nope.
Cool. All right, so close to being done with this spread. It needs something, and I normally I'd work on this for quite a while.
Like tweaking it,
being fussy, but now is not the time for that. So we're just we're trying to get it as close as we can to the, since I'm not going to be working on this after this, I want to make sure it feels good.
Yeah, we have 15 more minutes.
Okay.
So whenever you're ready, we can export that, and then we can and then we can continue working on it if you want.
All right. I think it feels pretty good. I think it feels fairly cohesive. I would love to, work further on this page, but since we
well, maybe we can. Maybe once we publish it, maybe there's some constructive feedback from the community here.
I think, really quickly, I think there's one that I haven't. Here. I'm going to place this image in here, and we'll just call it a day with the design. Okay, so this feels great. Let me see. Oh no, it doesn't look like I'm at the right number of pages.
Doesn't matter for now. We can always fix that
All
later.
right, so we're going to delete these extra pages.
Oh yeah. All of these?
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't normally put. Well, I wouldn't normally put type on the very back, images, but we're good. So, tell me,
All right. Press the button.
where's that button?
It's up here.
Oh yeah, that one that I have sometimes accidentally clicked.
Yeah.
Is it doing something?
No.
Oh.
Oh yeah. There we go.
Please sign into Creative Cloud.
Oh, you're signed out of Creative Cloud?
I'm not on my work one. I signed out of my work one. I mean, if we don't show my screen, I can probably try
absolutely.
and
Let's go
figure
here
it
to the
out.
front. Yep. Let's give Elena some privacy here.
All right, so
You need to go into help and sign up, but you're signed in. Oh,
I wonder. So I have a work account and a personal account.
okay.
I don't know if this is gonna.
If it's not gonna work, it's not gonna work. But
Oh, I really want. I'm gonna have to do it afterward if this doesn't work. You guys,
Yeah.
I don't remember my password.
okay.
Well, I'll try it afterward.
Yeah. Okay.
and
All right.
I'll-
And then
I'll
okay.
keep
So
you
we
posted on
just
how
make
it goes.
make sure to follow you on Twitter or
I
no,
don't
you
have
don't have Twitter.
You can follow me on Instagram.
On Instagram
it's Vaneko, Vanecko, or also Behance.
Or you send me the link and I'll tweet it. How's
Great.
that?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Can I go back to your screen?
Yeah.
Is it safe now?
Yeah, it's safe.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry, all that would have been fun, but sometimes we forget passwords.
Absolutely.
Does anyone have any questions in the last few minutes here?
Ba-ba-bum. See, I'm gonna move up a little bit. And do you have is that like a team account that you have in the agency?
Yeah,
Yes.
for work. For
Okay,
work
so
it
that's like
is.
team, right? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
But I wonder still. So maybe the feature doesn't work in the team. I don't know.
I'll have to look into it. I think it does because I've
it
clicked
again.
on it before and
Huh? What did it say?
try now.
Yeah. Okay, well, try the menu a second. Like file, publish online.
No,
No.
I think I need to be signed
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
I will keep you posted. I'll do it on my own time because I think that would be really great once I remember my password. This is actually perfect. So I have 24 pages, so 4 more than I was initially planning, but perfect because we needed it to be divisible by 4. So this is the back cover, and I don't know, we can do a quick little pressure's on with so little time. I don't want to create something that I can't finish.
So there's a couple of questions.
Yeah.
Do you have artists that you look up to? Who are they and why? And that's a question from Mr. Curious.
Mr. Curious is curious.
Yes.
Yeah, there are artists and designers who I definitely look up to and who I find inspiration from. I have a lot of books at home. I have a crazy Pinterest account with so much inspiration. Sometimes I'll just even take a photo of a book and pin it there. So if I'm, on my phone and I need to get some inspiration, I can look at that. Matisse, like someone mentioned a while ago, is one of them. I'm pretty obsessed with this turn of the century designer. I believe he was a Austrian, Koloman Moser. He was in the, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, Wiener Werkstätte. It was like this collective of artists. So look up Koloman Moser. He did everything. It was incredible. He designed everything from like money and stamps to furniture and clothing and
Coleman.
tableware.
The Coleman?
KOLOMAN space MOSER there. So
Moser.
he is this, master of Viennese modernism. I'm so drawn to his work because it really blends fine art and design. He creates these really, really graphic designs that are just, they're very inspiring. And there's this museum in New York called the Neue Gallery, which I love because it's filled with artists and designers like him.
Die Wiener Werkstätte.
Yes. Is that how you say it?
Yes.
Thank you. Let's see. Yeah. Thank you.
How did you start with designing in the first place, Elena? With Shashank.
Good question. Yeah, I started designing. Well, I was actually a dancer my whole life, like training to be a ballet dancer, and I had always done art on the side, just doodling art. When I got injured after I couldn't dance anymore, and so I decided, well, what's the thing that's closest to art that I can use my skills in, but something that's a bit more, I can actually maybe live off of. It's scary. I mean, it's amazing if you can do fine art and make a living off of it, but I wanted to, I've always been drawn to things that are very graphic. Like all the art that I like is just very innately graphic. So I sorry, just reading that comment. Yeah. I enrolled in a design school and was just so obsessed with it. I didn't even really know a ton about graphic design when I enrolled, but I knew it was the closest thing to art. And now I am very involved with both. I still am able, as this is a perfect example, kind of give these doodles a place to live. Yeah, of course. Time for maybe a couple more questions, since I don't know that I can design another page.
No, I don't think we have time to design another
2
page.
minutes.
So yes, we have the 3 winners. I did screenshots.
I did screenshots here.
Yes, I did screenshots here. We have the 3 winners of a printed version of the Zenzine layout, which is going to be pretty cool. So congratulations on that, guys. Of course, I don't know. Let's go through maybe through your Behance again, just very quickly to give an idea, because now we've been working a lot on the magazine throughout the 3 days that we've been together with you, Elena.
Yes.
Maybe now is also a good good time to to look back at the very beginning of this stream. That's where it all started. Elena, who are you? Yeah. Now we're streaming buddies, you know.
I have this like weird deja vu.
Yeah, right.
So should I just talk through some projects?
Yeah. No, like what you're doing currently. You working at that agency.
Yeah. Right now I'm at Milk Makeup, which is a makeup company that only launched 1 year ago, or just a teeny bit over a year ago. It's based out of Milk Studios in New York City. So I'm the art director there and work to maintain the brand's identity, build the brand's identity. I work with a team to come up with these shoots, everything from the models to the product photography, and then this thing called bulk, which I don't know if I have any. It's like the smears of makeup, like these things. So working on all the different shoots that come together to live cohesively. So if you'll see on the website mock-ups, how
we have
together.
one last question from Marshall is
Yeah.
what do you think design will be like in the next 5 years? What's your vision?
Oh, I think a lot of it. That's a hard question.
Yeah, right. Let's finish with a hard question.
Wait, show me. What does design look like?
What does
For
design?
me or in general? I think that it's really up to us, as designers, to push it forward, to respect what's come before us in terms of, design traditions, but then, break those traditions in ways that, seem interesting and just push it, have that respect, but then build on it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Yay!
everybody, remember that of course we're gonna have more guests today. This is day 3 of our graphic design stream here on AdobeLive.com. We'll be together with Veronica in 7 minutes, and then with Nina Chen again and Christine Arth to finish these 3 days of crazy graphic design streams. And remember that if you watch this on AdobeLive.com, there's a whole series of buttons at the bottom of the interface on the right. One that lets you chat with us, one that lets you look at the schedule and also add it to your calendar so you don't miss a thing. There's also the rules for the contest, and there's a contest going on right now where you get to download an Illustrator template and actually insert your work, your creativity, your fonts, whatever represents you best to make a beautiful postcard, and then post that postcard to Twitter using the Adobe Live hashtag, okay? And tomorrow we will be reviewing all of the postcards that have come from all over the world.
So
We've been
exciting.
looking at some of them today, reviewing those, and there will be 10 lucky winners who are going to be getting a 1-year Creative Cloud subscription and some Adobe stock credit. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with Veronica Cordero and Shiori Takei.
Thank you all
Hey guys.
so much.
Elena,
You were
thank you so
amazing.
much. It was
you.
super awesome. Thank you.
all.
Stay tuned.
Thank you.